Welcome to another disaster. We're gonna be making snowflakes, because it's winter, and I haven't done any kind of winter making things like I said I was going to. I had so many plans for December. I was gonna make mince pies, I was gonna make cookies, I was gonna make so much stuff, and now Christmas is next week, I think, so... Man, I don't even know math. We're making snowflakes. The, like, paper ones. 'Cause... I don't know. I guess I just need to... I need to talk to myself a little bit, and if you want to join me, you're welcome. Otherwise, I'm gonna be making snowflakes. This year has been wild. Also, I have to remember how... So I had a way that I made snowflakes that I really liked. And I can't remember how to do it. I can't remember how to fold the paper right. Because I had, like, they were, like, special snowflakes. Like, they were, like, top tier, S tier snowflakes. Not, like, the normal, like, preschool snowflakes. Yeah, I'm just gonna shit on all the 3-year-olds out there who can't make snowflakes as good as a 28-year-old man. But I can't remember how I folded it, though. My friend taught me in high school. And I can't remember. Also, this is an exercise in talking while I am doing something because I thought that was something I would be okay at. I guess I'm not. I guess, you know, talking about something meaningful while trying to engage in fine motor skill activities. Harder than it sounds. Harder than it looks. You know, the people who have been doing this for fucking ever, can probably attest that it took some time to build their skills. I have not had... This is wrong. We're doing it. I'll never be perfect again, which means my first snowflake is gonna be bad. I folded it wrong. I know this is wrong, but I want to see what happens. Because I have to get comfortable with making mistakes. I hate mistakes so much. I fear mistakes like I fear God. And this is literally not going to turn out okay, and I'm doing it anyway because I need to teach myself something. I've talked about this in other videos, but I am so afraid of making mistakes. I'm so afraid of making mistakes that I can't move forward in any way right now. And I don't know if any of this conversation is going to make sense. I don't know. Okay, I don't know why. Does anybody else get this? Especially trans people. I want to know if this is like a trans thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Is it a trans thing? Is it I'm just an idiot thing? But when I talk, like hearing my voice in my head, I feel like I sound so dumb and like I'm not making any sense at all. I feel like I sound like a fucking, like, 7-year-old, like, kid when I talk, and I don't know why. I wonder if it's a trans... Ow! Scissors! I wonder if it's a trans thing because, like, maybe it's just because my voice sounds high-pitched, because when I watch the videos back, I've talked about this a bit, where when I watch the videos back, like, I'm actually like, damn, he, like, sounds like a human being. Like, he sounds like he sometimes knows what he's talking about. Maybe. Or if he doesn't know what he's talking about, he at least sounds like, I don't know. Sounds like a human being. Sounds like someone I would want to spend time with. Sounds like someone I would want to talk to. But then when I'm talking, like, now, I'm like, I sound like an idiot. I sound like I have no brains. And why is that so important to me? Okay, this is just a mess, and it's fine. Why is it so important to me to sound smart? That is something that truly, truly fucking bothers me, that I care about sounding intelligent. And that's dumb, because intelligence is by no means the main determination of a human being's value. In fact, I think oftentimes being intelligent can be a detriment. Because when you're smart, you can fall into this dangerous fucking thought pattern where you think you know everything. Because if you sometimes know more than you should, it can turn into an ego thing. And, like, I was a smart kid, and I think that's the worst thing that could have happened to me, is being a smart kid. Because now I'm convinced that I know everything, and that I'm fucking God or whatever. And I'm not. Did you see that? Let's see. I don't think this is right. Oh, it is kind of. Yay! Snowflake. Okay, so this is like the basic ass snowflake, right? Like, and there's a way to fold the paper to make it really cool, and I don't remember how. But yay! First snowflake. Look at it. Yay. I don't know what I'm doing, and I don't know why I'm doing it, but like, I don't know. My fear of mistakes is so crippling. It's so bad. It's so bad. This channel is going to be a fucking disaster. And it's going to be an intentional fucking disaster. Because, otherwise I'll stop doing it. Because this is what happens with me every time I start something. And then I like do okay. Like, I think I've made a few videos on here that are actually like decent. And that I'm kind of proud of. Like, they're still beginner. Like, they're still early videos, and like, you know, in however many years, hopefully if I keep doing this, I'll look back on those and be like, wow, I wish I could have done better. Because that's the nature of growth, right? That's the nature of creation, is you make things, you suck, and then you keep doing it, and eventually you get good at it. Okay, let me see if I can remember how to fucking fold this while I'm talking. And I so badly want to be, well, I was gonna say I so badly want to be good at this. And that's true, because I think anytime you embark on some kind of creative endeavor, you'd eventually like to get to a point where you want to be skilled at it, right? Like, nobody starts something being like, I can't wait to be worse at this in 10 years, you know? But, you know, I think I've gotten a little bit, my focus has kind of, gotten sidetracked. Okay, how do I fold this? When I started this channel, I wanted it to be a place where I can be David, primarily. A place where I can be David, a place where I can make things, where I can see myself as who I am and who I want to be, like, out in the real world, when I can be somewhere where I can be trans and out and be a man. And that's what I primarily wanted this channel to be. God fucking damn it, I folded it wrong. Okay, so I think it's like, I think the technique my friend showed me was like folding it in like thirds first, and then, but I'm not sure, and I'm wrinkling the paper. Oh, it's a mess. It's a mess, and I have to get comfortable with mess. That is the thing. That is 2025. I have to get comfortable with mess. This video is a mess. I'm not talking coherently. I'm nervous. And I don't know why. I don't know why I'm nervous. I'm just making videos that a few people will watch. Thank you. Very kind. I'm so in my head about this. I'm so in my head about this. And this is what happens, is I get in my head, and I want to be perfect so bad, and I trick myself into thinking perfection is possible. I trick myself into thinking that if I think and think and think and think and think and think, I can figure out a way to be good at this without putting the work in. And that is the flaw in my thinking. That is egotistical, unhealthy shit. Because everybody has to try. Like, anybody who wants to make YouTube videos has to like make videos and then learn how to make them better as time goes on. There's no cheat code, right? Like, and it's not that I want a cheat code. And this is the thing, this is why my brain is the enemy, because it's like there's two parts of my brain that think completely different thoughts, but like and I'm trying to make them the same thing, because there's a part of my brain that's like, I want this to be a career. I want to like be a YouTuber. I want this to be my living. I want to make really cool shit. I want to like make friends, and I want to make stuff with other people. Excuse me. And there, there's that part of my brain that's like, if I try hard enough at this, I could make this a career. And then there's the part of my brain that's like, if you try to make this a career, like if that's your primary goal, you're going to spend a lot of hours and time trying to do things like everyone else. You're going to spend a lot of time making content that you don't like or want to make, but would be like beneficial to the algorithm. Like if I wanted to pursue this primarily as a job, that is what I would be doing. And I don't want to do it like that, because once this becomes about money, it stops being about David. Once this starts being primarily about money, it stops being about David. There is always a chance that as I fall into a groove, as I keep going, and, as I enjoy this, because I do enjoy it, like, I know I've uploaded a few videos where I've been, like, sad and crying. It's because I'm going through a really fucking rough time, and I believe in transparency, and a lot of why I'm doing this and why I want to be David on camera as opposed to just being David elsewhere is because I think that it could help people. I don't know how, because I can't see the big picture yet, but I just think that sharing my experience could be beneficial for other trans and disabled and queer and whatever the fuck else I am, mentally ill people. And I keep justifying it because I question my own motives all the time. And I realize I've made 1,000 videos already of just about like why I'm allowed to do like, can I do this? Am I allowed? Yes, you're allowed. God. What, are the YouTube fucking cops gonna come barge down the door and like be like, put the snowflake down! Turn that camera off and put that snowflake down! Like, what do I think is gonna happen? It's a free country. I can do what I want. I can make videos. It's fine. It's fine. Nobody is gonna shoot me for fucking making videos that I want to make. Except myself. I might. No, that's a joke. That's a joke I shouldn't joke about, as I have been in and out of the psych ward so much this year. I should not joke about that. And I won't. I'm fine. I will be fine. Whatever. I'm fine. I'm not fine, but I will be. These scissors are also, like, really shit. Like, so. More excuses. I don't know. I have been thinking and 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 thinking. And it's driving me a little bit batty. It's driving me a little bit bonkers. A little up the wall. A little bit around the corner, around the bend. I'm just going fucking nuts. Because I want to make YouTube videos, and because I want it so bad, I want to destroy it. Because for some reason, my brain thinks that if you want something, that means it's bad. If you want something, you shouldn't have it. If you want something, it's time to destroy it. I have the worst self-sabotage issue I have ever seen ever. Did you know on one of my videos, I deleted it, but on one of my videos, it's actually a video that I privated because I didn't like it. And again, I said I've started over a few times on this channel already where I like uploaded a couple of videos and then was like, nope, don't like that vibe. Which is why we're not restarting again, because I already want to restart. In 2025, I want to be like, let's start over. Let's just like delete all these videos and start over. And because I've already ruined it. I've already ruined the channel. I've destroyed it already. Before anything has happened, I've destroyed it. Because it's not perfect. And for some reason, I think it can be perfect. Or I think it should be perfect. And it shouldn't. Anyway, what was I saying? I was saying something. I need a haircut so bad. There's for some reason, I want to be a YouTuber really bad for a lot of reasons. And some of the reasons I don't want to talk about because I'm embarrassed. Because some of the reasons are stupid. Some of the reasons are really stupid. But I can't keep starting over. At some point, I have to let things be dirty. Oh, I was saying I'm really scatterbrained today. Probably because I haven't been eating a lot recently, and also it's the worst time of the month for a trans man again, so I just feel like shit. I'm gonna have to clean that up. I was saying that I have such a bad self-destruction issue. On a video that is like privated now and is probably not going to go back up. I left myself my own first hate comment. From my like private account. I left myself a hate comment. That is how badly I self-sabotage. And I deleted it like the next day and then privated the video because I didn't like it anyway. I have such a self-destruction problem, self-sabotage problem. I have a self-harm problem. I have a self-neglect problem. I have a self-hatred problem. I have a self-flagellation problem. I have a problem where when I want something or I want to do something, I want to break it because I don't think I deserve good things and I don't think I deserve to be a YouTuber. I don't think I deserve to try. I don't think that I deserve to have a life that I want. And that type of thinking has caused me to destroy so many things in my life. I mean, it's honestly, I mentioned this before, but a huge reason why my 5-year relationship failed was because of this pattern that I have. You know, I mean, it takes, all relationships take more than one person, right? Like it's so rarely just one person's fault. So I'm not going to say that the entire relationship was only my fault. I mean, the relationship, there was a lot of good things about it. There were a lot of things there's memories that I hold dear, and I miss them every day. I miss all of them every day. No matter what bad shit happened, I miss them so much. And I don't want to remember that relationship for its bad times. I want to remember it for its good times, because those memories will fade. I didn't take a lot of pictures. I never take pictures. And I miss them. What was I talking about? I'm so scattered. But a lot of the reason that relationship failed is because I have a problem where I so deeply believe that I don't deserve good things. And I so deeply believe that I don't deserve love. And I so deeply believe that I don't deserve to be happy, that some part of my brain kicks in and destroys it, and like it's like an impulse that I don't know how to control yet, and I don't understand it. I don't know why I do this. And so, you know, there's two parts of my brain. There's the part of my brain that is like, wow, I want this to be a career, because I want a career, and I've wanted a creative career ever since I was a child. I wanted to be an actor. That is the thing I wanted to be, was an actor. And then I was like, I'm too ugly to be an actor. Although the issue probably more was that I was trans and in the wrong body. Like, this is an interesting thing. This is such a tangent. This video is a tangent. So, keep up. I like anime. I mentioned that in another video. I like watching anime. I've been an anime fan for a long time. My best friend in the entire world, who lives in Japan now, showed me, introduced me to anime, and I've loved it ever since. I actually went to college to become a Japanese translator, which I should make a video about college, because that was also a great time. I mean, aside from I had a horrible, like, the dropping out part was really horrible. But there were some really cool things that happened in college, and I should talk about that. Jeez, man, my brain is going in 50 million directions, and I don't know why. Why was I talking about that? It's hard to make snowflakes and talk at the same time. Okay, this is the one that I folded, I think, correctly. We'll see. Hold on. Yes, I did fold it correctly. I remembered. Ta-da! You see? That's how you make snowflakes. You fold it. Okay, I'll show you how I folded it, since I know I did it right. Look at that. Wow. So much better. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these snowflakes once I make them. Also, I totally stole like a bunch of printer paper without asking, so oops. We'll see what happens with that. What was I saying? Anime. Friend. Why was I talking about anime? Why? I don't know why I'm anxious making this video. I don't know what I was talking about. Friend introduced me to anime. I think I'm not drinking enough water, and that's making my brain not work, because I have been severely neglecting myself, if I'm completely honest. I have not been eating enough, and I have not been doing enough, and not getting nutrition, and not sleeping, or sleeping too much. I don't remember what I was talking about. But there are two parts of my brain. One part really, really wants to do this as a career. I've wanted a creative career ever since I was little, wanted to be an actor, then thought about being a writer. And then there's another part of my brain that wants this to just be where I can be David. And what I want this to be is I want this to be the one fucking place I can make mistakes. That's what I want. I think that's what I want. I want a place where I can fucking make mistakes because I feel like I can't make mistakes ever. I'm such a perfectionist. And my perfectionism is literally destroying everything because I can't do anything. Like, I'm already like, I want to delete this video. And I'm starting to get into that habit now where I start a video and I'm like, it's not good enough and I want to delete it. And I have done that a few times where I've started recording and then I've stopped. And if I keep doing that, I'll never make anything. And I'm like, oh, I'm not being cohesive enough in this video, and I use that word too much, and I have talking patterns that are idiotic, and this entire video I've like started and stopped so many different tangents, and there's no through line. I'm frustrated because I don't want to think about this as a career. Because if I think about this as a career, it's gonna make it into a space that doesn't feel genuine anymore. Like, that's what I like about this, is that I can talk to you. I can talk to you as David, and you see me as David. At least you better. And I don't want to be thinking about like maximizing certain things to hit the algorithm right. Like, I don't want to be thinking about that. I don't want to be thinking about trends. I don't want to be thinking about ads. And that might change someday. I know that, because, you know, it might, I don't know. Anything could happen. I don't want to think about this as a career. But also, it's like, but what if? What if I became a professional YouTuber? What if I was able to sustain my creations? What if I was able to get an apartment and live on my own and be as loud as I wanted and make as many videos as I wanted and just spend all day thinking about video ideas and making those video ideas and buying cool, like, new microphones and cameras and, like, going out and, like, filming really stupid shit and roping other people into it so that we can, like, do fun stuff. I have so many ideas. Oh, I said I would show you. Okay, fold it in half. And then you fold it like this in thirds. Hello. Please. Please fold correctly. Please. Please. All right. Okay, good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Good enough. Not good enough. Fuck. I hate myself. Why do I feel the need to be perfect when it's impossible? No human being can be perfect ever in the world, and somehow I think I'm the special magic fairy unicorn that can do it if I try hard enough, because I'm special and set apart from everyone else. Because I think that perfection... You know what I apparently think? Apparently I think that people aren't perfect because they're not trying hard enough. That's apparently what I think, because I think if I try harder, I can be perfect. And these other fucking scrubs can't. I hate my brain. Like, why do I think that? I don't, like, literally think that. Like, it's not a conscious... It's not like my brain consciously thinks that. My hair is a fucking nightmare, and I don't care. My hair needs cut so bad. Yeah, I don't think that. But I behave like that's what I think. Like, I behave like I think other people, like, oh, you can't be perfect, but I'm different. Like, why do I think this? Why do I think, okay, sorry, thirds, and then this, I think. Was that the right way? Maybe not, I don't remember. There you go. Yes. And then, there we go. That's terrible. This is oh my god, this is the worst thing. Why'd I get this? Yeah, so then, like, here's where you want to, like, cut things. Why was I talking about anime? I can't remember, and that's gonna bother me forever now. Because I think I had something I had to say. And I don't know. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm really scared. And you want to know why I'm scared? Do you want to know why I'm scared? I'm scared because I can do whatever the fuck I want. And I don't do well with that. I like having structure. I like... I know there are many people who just freak the fuck out that I thought I was going to stab myself in the eye with the scissors, and they're probably right. That was not very smart of me. I'm scared. I'm scared because I like this. I'm scared because I want to keep doing it. I'm scared because I have ideas. I'm scared because if I work hard at this, I might get good at it. And that terrifies me. Because I haven't been good at something since 1995. I'm just kidding. That was my birth year. Listen, you cannot understand how much I've been stressing over this channel and overthinking, and I can't stop thinking about it. And this is how I self-destruct, because I want... I don't know if you saw that. I want this so bad. I want to be a YouTuber so bad. I want to be a YouTuber so fucking bad. And it scares me because there's no guarantee. I can work my ass off at this and nothing might happen. And that is vulnerability. Because because you can spend your entire life trying at something. You can spend your entire life trying at something and it just doesn't work out. And that's just reality. Like, that's just reality. And it's a hard pill to swallow. And it's one that I have been choking on for a whole year now. I don't want to think about this as a career, because I do not want to be going into these videos thinking what's going to hit the algorithm right, what is going to get the most views, like what is the whatever. I don't want to do that. If you're here, I want you to be here because you want to be here. And I'm not saying that, like, that's not the case for people who like channels that are successful. Like, that obviously they want to be watching that too. But like, for me, YouTube is not content. I mean, it is, but for me, YouTube, and I'm not just talking about, right now I'm not just talking about, like, what I'm making. I'm talking about YouTube as an entire, like, thing. To me, a good YouTube channel, to me, YouTube is a relationship. What sets YouTube apart from all other video format things, asterisk on Twitch, because I don't have, I'm not as much in the Twitch sphere, so, like, I don't, it's a very different culture, and I'm not as, well-versed. Not that I'm well-versed in YouTube, I don't know. I've been watching YouTube videos for a long time. I have a lot of creators that I really admire, and that have inspired my own decision, and way I approach things. And I think YouTube, the thing that sets YouTube apart from other creative spaces, video creative spaces, is that YouTube is a relationship. I think all of the best YouTubers have developed a relationship with their audience of some kind. And those relationships are very different from channel to channel. Some lean into a more antagonistic, like joking antagonistic relationship where, you know, kind of like making a joke of the whole parasociality thing. And there are channels that are very sweet and kind to their audience, love their audience. They all love their audience. Like, all good YouTubers, I think, love their audience. But it's, I kind of believe that in a sense, this is a relationship. This is a type of relationship that I, as a creator, have with you as a viewer. And I think I like YouTube better viewing it as a relationship, because this is meant to be a space where you can get to know me, and if you choose to interact, I can get to know you. And it's also a relationship with myself, because I get to watch these videos, I get to look back on them, and I get to see myself grow. Because I think all of the best YouTubers, you can see their growth, not just as creators, not just in the skill of what they can make, but also in who they are as people, and how they treat themselves, and how they treat their loved ones, and how they have grown as people, how they've pushed themselves to be better versions of themselves than they thought they could. And I think there are some creators that without YouTube would not have become the people that they are today. I think there's a lot of creators like that. This is gonna be a funky one. Look at this. I don't know what I just did. I'm gonna stab myself in the eyes with these scissors at some point, because I can't see. Like, remember, I'm doing this without my glasses. Like, this is blurry from here. I'm doing this without my glasses, so. And I don't have contacts right now. I'll get those eventually. Excuse me. Whee! Look at that. I don't like this one as much, but it's okay. You like my snowflake? You like my snowflake? What is the middle? This middle part? That's a little odd. I don't know why I'm so anxious filming this, and it's making me not talk well. I need a haircut. I don't know. I'm second guessing myself because I'm afraid that this is the right choice. My habit of self-destruction makes me very scared that this is the right choice for me. Because I am happy making videos. I like doing it. I like constantly thinking about videos I want to make. I have ideas. I have goals. I have ambitions. And that scares me because I think oops. This is something I want for myself. And I'm so used to needing to have good enough reasons for doing things. And I have been turning this channel over and over in my head. And it's only just, like, started, you know? Technically. I think YouTube works best as a relationship. And the thing is, my relationship with myself is terrible. It's terrible. I have such a deep, deep loathing for myself. Very deep. And I've been trying to fix it my whole life without much success. I hate the sound of my voice, coming out of my mouth, at least. I've been so hypercritical of myself that I've been starting to hate my own interests. I've made a lot of mistakes this year. This is so scattered and not cohesive. It's because I can't think because I haven't been eating enough and drinking enough and sleeping enough. And now I'm like, I want to stop the video and throw it away. I'm literally like my own worst enemy. I'm my own worst enemy. I think YouTube works best as a relationship. I do. I mean, it's a different type of relationship, obviously. It's not, you know, I think, and I want to make a deeper video on parasociality at some point. Because I have an unpopular opinion that I don't think that parasociality is always, well, okay, let me phrase it this way. I think there is such a thing as a healthy parasocial relationship. I think that the nature of YouTube, the nature of how it works, where it's a creator usually, or sometimes a few, depending on the channel. As they make videos, you are developing a relationship with the viewer. The viewer is learning about you as a person, and you're learning about yourself as a person. And in certain stages of it, you are learning about, like, you as the creator are learning about the viewer as well. I think the best creators on this platform have a deep and they have a deep understanding of their viewer. And I say viewer singular because even though there's many people watching, I think a good creator learns about their audience, and can maintain that relationship with their audience. But it's a different type of relationship, right? And again, I want to make a more in-depth video on this when I have a bit more, when I have a bit better thoughts on it. This is primarily a relationship with myself. This channel is primarily a relationship with myself. Because, God, I need to see a version of myself that I want to be. I need to see a version of myself that I like. I need to see a version of myself that I can be proud of. And I think if I don't give up on this, then I think whatever the outcome is, I will be proud of myself. And that's scary, because that means that I have to... It's scary because even if this fails, I think the version of me that doesn't give up on this will be proud even of a failure. And that doesn't make sense to anyone but me. This is not a good video. I look like shit. I feel like shit. I'm talking like shit. I'm making shit snowflakes. I had a better path for this conversation to go. And I can't stop second guessing myself now. Did I do this wrong? No. I don't think so. Did I mention I'm a weeb? I'm second guessing myself and I want to delete the video, and this is what is starting to happen now, and this is where my perfectionism kills everything that I want to make, everything I want to do. Because I hit this point and I can never push past this point. I get to this point where I know enough about what I'm doing. Take it easy. I'm not saying I know what I'm doing, but I know enough of what I'm doing to see the flaws in what I'm doing. And then I think that this is my problem. I think that just because I can see the flaws means that I should be capable of fixing the flaws. That is not always the case. You cannot always fix something you're doing wrong. Like, you can, you know, if I'm trying to learn how to run a marathon and then I can only run for like 5 minutes, I know what the flaw is there. I know what the problem is. The problem is I don't have enough stamina or muscle built up. That doesn't mean that the next time I run, I actually run the entire marathon. It means the next time I run for another 5 minutes and feel bad about myself and try again. And I know all this, and yet I think my problem is that I think I'm special, and I'm not. And that should be a very relieving thing, because goddamn, it sounds like a very exhausting thing to be special. I have been turning everything over and over and over in my head. And it's like, I just want one goddamn thing that I didn't give up on. Just one thing that I didn't get in my head about to the point where I just gave up. I want one thing that I can say, you know, I kept going. I was shit at it, or I made a mistake. It didn't go the way I wanted it to, and I still kept going. Because I can't say that about anything. Since I dropped out of college, I have been a chronic quitter. I don't stick to things. I get so afraid of mistakes. And I'm at a point where I just need to force myself to make videos. Because if I keep going down this path and keep obsessing over perfection and keep expecting perfection for myself, not even perfection, if I keep expecting, like, myself to be making high quality videos, I just fucking started. Who was making good videos 10 videos in? Nobody. That's who. Nobody was making good videos 10 videos into their channel. And the only reason, I feel like this statement might get me in some trouble, because it's kind of, you know, the reason you go back and watch the old videos from your favorite creators is it's always nice to see where they started, and it's nice to see how they grew, I think. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But you can always admit that, like, they got better. Like, they, you know, their 100th video was better than their first video. Their 1000th video was better than their 100th video. You get better at anything you do. You don't get better at things that you only think about. You get better at things that you do. And you can become good at thinking yourself into a goddamn stupor. You can get really fucking good at catastrophizing. If you try hard enough, guess what I've been trying to do this year? Catastrophize. I have been trying to break everything that I love. And I have succeeded in a lot of ways. I have succeeded in so many ways. And I am sick of it. I'm fucking sick of it. I don't want to cut my finger. Hold on. I don't want to cut my finger. Fuck. I didn't cut my finger, I just didn't cut it. God, look how bad these scissors are. That was the cut. I don't know if you can see it. Can you? Yeah, maybe. Terrible scissors. Let's see what this one looks like. Wow! The middle is shit again. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing and I don't know why I'm doing it. But I have been thinking myself stupid. I have thought myself stupid. And you know what I'm sick of doing? I'm sick of thinking. I'm sick of trying to figure out what the right direction is. I'm sick of trying to figure out why it's a bad idea to make YouTube videos. Because I've been trying to figure out why it's a bad idea to do this. And have come up with it's a bad idea because you want to do it. And you don't want to give yourself nice things. And my birthday is coming up. And what I want to do is punish myself for everything that I've done this year and not celebrate it. And I want to sit in my room and pout like a fucking crabby 14-year-old and be like, no, I'm not going to do anything for my birthday because I just want to make myself suffer. And I just want to fucking be miserable because I think that's what I deserve. Because I think I deserve to be in pain. And I think I deserve to be sad. And I think I deserve to fail at this. And I don't even know what success looks like. I don't know what I want. And this is just what keeps happening is I just keep thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and I'm driving myself crazy. Man, I don't even know how the audio is on this because I kind of like moved the thing around a little bit. I know I look like shit because I need a haircut. Now I really messed up my hair. Ha ha ha! You can't ruin me if I ruin me first! Ugh. You can't destroy me if I do it first! No one can destroy me better than I can destroy me. I can destroy me the best! Only I know how to ruin everything. Only I know how to tear down what I've made. I'm making Snowflakes because I want to make videos. And god damn it, I want to be a YouTuber so fucking bad. I want to be a YouTuber. Is that so wrong? Is it so wrong? I want to make stuff. I want to learn how to edit. I want to make a short film. I look like shit. That's fine. It's fine. I don't care anymore. My hair's just fucked up and I don't know. It needs cut so bad. It needs cut so bad. Let's do a haircutting video right now. No, I'm not gonna do that. That's the way to go viral. Just go fuck. I don't want to go viral. Oh my god, I don't. That is like my primary fear. Which is stupid because it's like, it's so rare for that to happen. Why are you so fucking worried about it? And I'm like, I'm gonna end up on the front page of Twitter and everybody is gonna just be like, oh, look at this fucking ugly whale man who can't shut up and doesn't know what he's talking about and just making snowflakes. Stupid. What an idiot. Stupid. Why don't you go cry about it to your mom? Nobody cares about your snowflakes. Nobody cares about what you want to make. And see, I tell myself, I'm like, oh, this is what the internet would say. No, this is what I'm saying to myself. This is what I'm saying to myself. I am the one. I am the enemy. I am the enemy and the hero at the same time. And I'm going to destroy myself because I'm trying to save myself and the other part of my brain doesn't want me to be saved. The other part of my brain wants me to crash and burn and wants everything terrible to go wrong and... oh, God. I wish I could turn my brain off. I wish I could turn my brain off. I wish that I could just be like, hey, I want to make YouTube videos. I want to upload stupid shit of me saying stupid shit and doing stupid shit and being stupid, and I want to just call it a day because I want to do it. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with wanting to make videos? Because I have this imaginary, like, little fucking enemy in my head and he has my name. I had no idea it would be so hard for me to do something that I wanted to do. I had no idea how bad my self-destruction tendencies had gotten. Because I want to delete everything, start over. I want to quit this video because it's gone downhill. Because I started second-guessing myself. I am fighting my brain on a daily fucking basis just to do what I want to do. And I want to make videos. And I want to make videos that aren't just about me explaining why I should be allowed to make videos. I would like to make something else. I would like to talk about other things. I had other things I wanted to talk about while I was making Snowflakes. I wanted to talk about individuality and shit like creation and, you know, flaws and shit. And, you know, I wanted to talk about that. And then I got in my head again. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do at the end of the rest of this year. Because it might be a good idea to take a step back a little bit in the sense of I've, you know, a lot of these videos lately have been me questioning myself, questioning what I'm doing. When you know, I can do what I want. It's a goddamn free country. Like, why why do I think I can't make videos or that it's like a bad idea? Like, why? I don't know. I didn't think this was going to go this direction, but I'm going to tell you a story. When I was little, around 5 or so, ish, my, I had a talking back issue as a child. I liked to make my opinions heard and very loud, and sometimes those opinions were, no, I don't want to do the thing that I have been asked to do by my parents. I would rather be obstinate and whatever. Difficult child. And I was told that I was being very prideful and that I needed to work on my pride issue. Being a young child and not having the wisdom to think better of this, I took that information and I said, okay, well, how do I not be prideful? What's the opposite of pride? And my brain supplied shame. It didn't phrase it that way, but I was like, what's the opposite of pride? And it's like, okay, how do I, humility, how do I keep myself humble? And my solution for trying to teach myself humility was to start saying terrible things to myself. I remember when I started doing this, and I started, in my head, I was like, you're terrible, you're ugly, you're stupid, you're a bad person. And I just started repeating that stuff in my head on loop. And the most annoying part of the story is I remember thinking to myself, I will never believe any of these things. I'm just saying this to keep myself humble, to keep myself out of trouble. I'm doing this to remind myself I'm not the greatest thing since sliced bread. Shockingly, when you repeat something to yourself in your head for years and years and years and years, and when those words start turning more and more violent and sour and poisonous, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you keep doing it, and you develop an addiction to self-harm physically as well as mentally, you do believe it. You do start to believe it. You will believe the things you tell yourself. That's the thing. You will believe the things you tell yourself. Whatever you are telling yourself, you will eventually believe it. Do with that information what you will. God, I'm breaking the scissors. Look, it's like all frayed and stuff. That's fine. It's fine. And so now we are here today where I am leaving hate comments on my own videos, where I'm leaving hate notes in my phone to myself, where I have made so many mistakes this year that I cannot stop punishing myself for them and can't stop hating myself. And I have literally fucking bullied myself to the point where now I'm afraid to make YouTube videos. I'm not afraid to make YouTube videos. I'm afraid to enjoy making them. I'm afraid to want to make them. I'm afraid to have hope that I could become good at this. I'm afraid to have hope that this could be something I want to do for the rest of my life. And I don't know that. I don't know the future. I don't know how long I'll want to do this. But I just don't want to give up at it, because I will destroy myself out of every good thing if I let myself. I will destroy myself out of everything life has to offer if I let myself. Because I have developed this relationship with myself and my brain that, excuse me, sorry, that the only way to improve is through self-hatred. And that the only way to get good at something is by being hypercritical of myself. And I think those are all maladaptive thinking patterns. I'm gonna do something weird with this. If I let myself, I will destroy everything I've ever wanted before I've had a chance to try. Because that is the brain I have developed, and that is what I've done to myself, is I've created someone who thrives off my own self-hatred. And then I wonder why I'm depressed. I wonder why I'm miserable. I wonder why I never do anything when I try to do something and then I talk myself out of it. Not every video is going to be good. Most videos are probably not going to be good. It's not about good. This is not about a career, and it's not about good. This is about making a decision, sticking to it, because it's something I want, and it's not perfect. There is no perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. I cannot be perfect. I can't be perfect, and I sure as fuck can't hate myself into perfection. I can't do it. That's not how it works. Who the fuck has hated themselves into success? Nobody. Nobody. And again, success is not monetary. Success is not about... I would be happy if this became a career, but success is not this being a career. Success is I didn't give up. Success is I kept making videos because I wanted to, and I didn't stop because I was scared. Success is I stopped because it was the right time to stop, and not because I was scared. Because if I let myself, I will destroy every good thing before it's had a chance to enter my life. I don't know where this is going, and there's discomfort in that. There is uncertainty. And in life, you have to be comfortable with uncertainty. Or you have to learn how to be comfortable with uncertainty. You have to learn to be comfortable with uncertainty, with imperfection. There is no right path for my life. If there was a right path, I missed it a long fucking time ago. If there was a right path, it is gone. If there was a perfect path, I wasn't able to do it. And all I have is the person I am now. I am not the person I was years ago. I am not the A student who was going to be valedictorian anymore. I am not... I am not the scholarship to Dartmouth anymore. I am not the really good ACT score that made colleges want to pay for me to be there, only to drop out in a year. I'm not my ex's girlfriend anymore. For a variety of reasons. I will never be a girlfriend again. Which makes me happy. Just because, you know, that word doesn't really fit me anymore, does it? I'm not the kid who had a spotless and bright future ahead of him. And I'm not even the man who started the channel I started in 2023. I am David. What does that mean? We're gonna find out. Together. Because right now, this is the only place where I feel human. This is the only fucking place I have right now where I feel like a man and where I feel human. Because I get to watch these later and I'm seeing a shadow of who I could be. I'm seeing the shadow of someone who exists in the future, who didn't give up, I've never been so scared to do something in my life because I want to. Because when I started the channel in 2023, it was the best decision I had ever made. Even though it led to a crazy year, led to some shit I didn't expect, led to some shit I do regret. I'm not gonna say I don't have regrets about this year. There's some shit I did that I'm not happy about. Look at this, wee. You like my snowflake? Hello. This channel is about me being David. And seeing myself as that. And anybody who wants to join me is welcome to. And I'm glad you're here. I already want to delete this. Because that's how my brain is working right now. Because I have built up this expectation of what these videos could be, and I'm questioning myself. And I'm expecting so much more of myself than I can deliver. I want to be David. I have to make some changes in 2025. I don't know when I'm gonna make the video about it, but I'm gonna make a video kind of talking about what I need to change in 2025 to keep getting better, because I've made a lot of progress this year in a lot of ways. I am very proud of myself for how far I've gotten this year. I really am. I am walking my dog more consistently, when before this year I could not even walk to the end of the street because I was so agoraphobic. Couldn't leave the house. Still agoraphobic a bit. It's still hard to leave the house, but I've started to go out and do things more. I went to the movies twice to see Wicked. Before this year, the last movie I'd seen in theaters was Cats 2019. And I'm a little upset. I'm a little upset because I really wanted to go to my grave saying the last movie I saw in theaters was Cats 2019, but that would have been funny, man. That would have been so funny. I don't know. I saw it in theaters right before with my friend before she moved to Japan, so yeah. I have to make more changes in 2025. And I'm going to make a video on what those changes are, but I need to think a little bit first because I need to figure out what those changes are going to be, because you can tell I don't care about this video because I'm just, not that I don't care. That's the wrong way to phrase it. I care about this video, but I'm really trying to take the pressure off because I've built up a lot of pressure in my head because I feel like there's a couple videos I made that I'm really proud of, and then because of that, I'm like, every video... I have this false belief that every video is going to be better than the last video, and that's not how that works. You make some good videos, and then you make some bad videos, and then you make some good videos, and you make some bad videos, and then you make a really, really good video, and then you make some bad videos, and then you make okay videos, and then you make bad videos, and then you make good videos. And then eventually, your bad videos look like other people's good videos when you've been doing it a long time. See, I know the right shit, I just don't do it. I just don't listen to myself. That's my problem, is I listen to the wrong voice in my head. I listen to the voice in my head that's like, you're stupid, nobody likes you, nobody cares about you, everybody wishes you were dead. Like, come the fuck on. If I'm gonna have a voice in my head, why am I making it sound like an internet troll? Do we even use that term anymore? Is that even a thing? I don't know. I just need a place where I can be a human and see myself as a human. And that means we make a mess of this channel. I cannot do this the way other people do this. I can't, because, excuse me, if I try to do it the way other people do it, I will stop. If I try to this has got to be what it is for me. And this has been my brain for the past year. Like, I can't stop thinking. I can't stop, like, questioning myself. Because there is a part of me that thinks, if I keep thinking, I'll find the magic key. The key was in our brains the whole time, and I just gotta think hard enough. I just gotta think about it enough. Surely if I think about it enough, I'll get it right. Surely if I think about it enough, I'll find the right answer. Guess what? There is no right answer. Would things be easier if there was a right way? Honey, there is no right way. And my voice is shot because I don't know why. I mean, maybe my voice is shot just because I've been making like hour-plus long videos and I'm not used to talking that much, because usually I don't talk much, because, you know, who the fuck am I going to talk to? At least since my exes left. We used to talk every day, but now I don't talk every day. So my voice is probably shot because I'm using it in a way I've never used it before. And it's not that I have those vocal nodule things, and it's not that I can never sing again. And I'm gonna just hope that that's not the reality, because I'm fucking terrified. I am fucking terrified that I will never be able to sing again. Well, I'm terrified that I ruined my voice in the hospital. Oh, I'm scared of so much. I'm scared of so much. I named myself David because of that prayer when I was little. How if you know, God asked Solomon what he wanted, and he asked for wisdom. And I thought, if God asked me the same question, what would I say? And then I wanted my answer. And I said that I would ask to be the most loving person in the world. So if Solomon was the wisest, I would ask to be the most loving. And I think I tricked myself into believing that I was that. And I maintained that for a long time. Not that I was the most loving person in the world, but that I was the most loving person I was capable of being. That I was a very loving person. I don't think you can call yourself a loving person when you can't love yourself. I hate myself. I have such a deep, deep, deep self-loathing. I want to destroy myself. I want to see myself fail. I want to see myself in pain. I want to see myself suffer. And it doesn't fucking matter how loving I am to other people if I treat myself like dog shit. And this year I've become less of that loving person that I used to be, because if I'm completely honest, I've become swallowed up by my own self-hatred. I've been so in my head this year that my self-hatred has taken precedence over everything. My self-criticism and my self-flagellation has taken the front seat in my brain and in my perspective and my worldview. And I'm not even capable of being kind to other people right now because I'm so obsessed with punishing myself for shit that's both not a big deal. There's some of it was a big deal, but like I'm punishing myself for shit I couldn't have known. I'm punishing myself for mistakes that are mistakes, and not life-ending mistakes. I haven't done anything that's gonna like actually ruin my life. God, I hope not, unless there's something I don't know, but I can't call myself a man after God's own heart if I fucking hate myself so deeply that I'm willing to self-sabotage all of my relationships, all of my goals, all of my wants. If I'm willing to punish my body simply for being sick. What kind of love is that? How can I call myself a loving person if I have spent this year destroying myself because I expect myself to be perfect, and I expect myself to be able to control everything, and I expect myself to always know the right answer. If I expect there to be a right answer. What was the point of praying that prayer if I'm going to spend my life hating myself and punishing myself and not loving myself?